What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love and everything that has come in between. Yes, we are still living a bit of a quarantine life, over 1,400 shows and 500,000 streams worldwide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. So yeah, while we're still living a bit of a quarantine due to COVID and the crazy COVID that's been going on in and through our country, it doesn't mean that you can't have a nice spa day. All right, you want to chill out and you don't feel safe enough to go out to your local spa, that's okay. Why? Because us girls, we like to spa at home, all right? And now thanks to the Spa Girl Life, you can have the all-around spa treatment through the candles, all right? I love the candles. So today we have our founder and CEO of the Spa Girl Life, the wonderful Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, how are you, Ash?
I am great. How are you doing today?
I have never been better.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. All right. So, Nicole, what part of the country are you holding down right now?
So, I'm on the west coast of the United States in an area called Santa Barbara, which is a tiny town about 90 minutes north of Los Angeles.
Gotcha. All right, Nicole. So, how did the Spa Girl Life come to be?
Well, honestly, a little bit of it is thanks to COVID for slowing me down and not allowing me to leave my house. These meditation kits that I put together, I've been working on for 5 years. But as a serial entrepreneur, I've also been working on a bunch of other things for 5 years. Yeah. And the thing that means the most to me, though, and kind of my life purpose and my why, and I'll tell you later why knowing what your why is so important, is to help other women nourish their souls, from the inside out, from the outside in. Because I think so many of us have fallen into a rut of old habituated patterns where we don't put ourselves first. And I really feel like it's super important to do that. And so when I kind of started thinking about it, I was like, how can I not be putting out my meditation kits? So that's kind of how it was born.
Okay. So what was the next step for you as you had this idea that you're going to inspire women all over the world through your kits?
Through my candles, because I was a massage therapist and I was the ultimate spa girl. I loved spas. I loved the way they smell. Yeah. I loved everything about the spa. But here in California, as spas were shutting down, I kept thinking, what's the fastest way to change your mind about something? And it's actually the olfactory nerve, because it has a direct line right up to your brain. And so it can literally change your mindset in a matter of seconds. So there I am. I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, I guess I could make my candles, maybe my meditation kits. So I'm making the candles and I'm like, oh, they have to have meditation crystals. And I'm dropping the crystals in the candle and I'm watching myself do it. And I'm like, that is the most annoying thing on the planet when you get a candle and it's got a secret surprise in it, but you have to burn the whole candle down to get the surprise. And that defeats the whole purpose, because you have people like me, impatient, right? Yeah. Digging the wax out. I'm sure it's just right underneath that part of wax. There's no enjoyment for that candle, right? So I'm looking at it and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do to other people what you don't like. Yeah. So now I'm holding my crystals, right? And I have the candle and I'm like, something's still missing. And I was like, you know what? One of your friends told you that she loves your guided meditations. Throw in a guided meditation. And then a girlfriend of mine calls me up and she exclaims out loud, Nicole, it's a mini first aid kit for the soul. And I said, you know what? You're right.
Wow. That is awesome. A mini first aid kit for your soul. And it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can't sit up here and tell stories, Nicole. I'm a candle connoisseur. All right. I do love candles. All right. People send me candles to and fro, and I love candles. I love burning them. Yours is the first one that I don't really want to burn, Nicole, because it just smells. Oh my. Like, I'm smelling it right now. All right. The Cosmic Karma, you guys. That is the candle that I'm holding right now. Okay. It's just wonderfulness. Like, it just takes you to a spa somewhere. You don't care if the cat got left outside. You don't care if it's storming. You just, with your candle, and you have tranquility, you have calmness, and you couldn't give a care about what else is happening around you. You really couldn't. And I love this candle. I'm so glad that you decided to share your idea with the world. I love it.
But you know what, Ashley, I think what's so important is that, like, so there's so many women that, like, that I know that, and it was me, and it may have even been you too, who will be like, oh no, I don't have time to do that for myself. But let me offer you a different perspective, right? If you don't take that time, 5-10 minutes a day, which everybody's got 5 or 10 minutes. Every single person on this planet has 5 or 10 minutes. They can wake up 5 minutes earlier, right?
Yeah.
If you don't take that time for yourself, you're never going to get out of the rut. You're going to still be in the same lane that you're on the freeway. Like, why am I still in this lane? Because you never took the 10 minutes to just give yourself, like the candle you're talking about, Cosmic Karma, it's all about clarity.
Yeah.
So, how many of us got furloughed off of our jobs, right? Or worse, like lost our entire businesses, or, had to completely regroup and recenter and move into a different way, right? Yeah. So clarity is something that's super important, but you're not going to get that if you're sitting in your car in the middle of traffic on freeway thinking, nope, I don't have 10 minutes for myself. You can't afford to not take 10 minutes for yourself.
Yeah, you're right, Nicole. Okay, all right. You've convinced me, Nicole. I'm going to light my candle today. You guys, I'm putting that out into the universe. Yes, Cosmic Karma will get lit tonight. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, all right. I'm going to get completely and totally sidetracked. All right, what was your moment of confirmation, Nicole? The moment that you said to yourself, you know what? These candles, this company is making a difference.
I think that I got a couple of different moments because, again, right, like there's that old voice inside of me that always says, no, that idea is not good enough. And who are you? Right? The imposter syndrome that most of us suffer from.
Oh, yeah.
But it was actually my ex-husband who I handed the candle to. And he's a savvy business person himself. And he looked at me and he looked at the candle and he goes, you're brilliant. I was like, you know what? If someone's ex-husband can say that they're brilliant,
you might have a winner right there. Okay.
You have definitely got a winner because, my ex-husband is French and he is very intense, right? So for him to look at my product and say, winner, winner, I thought, well, all right, then there you go. Yeah. And especially because it's a gift that's made for women, right?
Yeah.
And this is a man telling me, like, good job. I love it.
Yeah. That is, okay, yeah. That I definitely would say, yeah, that qualifies as one. That's definitely a goodie. All right, so, Nicole, what are the current offerings? So what other candles do you guys offer?
So right now we have 8 different candles that we offer, and they all kind of inspire different things in people. So Cosmic Karma is all about clarity. And then we have Creativity Magnet, which is all about abundance. My Hawaiian Sunset candle is all about peace. The Radiant Love, which comes with rose quartz, is all about compassion. I highly recommend that for women because we need to learn how to have self-compassion first and forgive the young person in us first before we can start to forgive the adult in us. I also highly recommend Moonlight Reflections, which is all about transformation. And I think that right now we're in a huge time of transformation if we're paying attention to it, right? Like if you're paying attention and you're like, hey, what's my side hustle? Like maybe it's whatever it is, if it's making candles or if it's making jewelry, just do it. Yeah. Just try, there is nothing that is stopping you right now. Literally nothing stopping anybody right now from trying.
This is true. This is also very true. Last but certainly not least, Nicole, what advice can you offer to any woman out there who has an idea for a business, but she just hasn't acted out on it yet?
So I think that there are 3 things that are super important in business. Number 1, you have to be really rooted in your why. Whatever your why is, and it doesn't matter what it is. It can be the love of your children and that you just want to put food on your table every night. Mm-hmm. That why is strong enough as long as it is strong enough in you. Mm-hmm. 2, make sure your vision is exactly what you want. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I don't like that label. No, I'm sorry. I know that I just wasted, $30 on labels. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Stay true to your vision. And number 3, surround yourself with winners. You are a combination of the 5 people you spend the most time around. So if you have a bunch of naysayers or people who are always saying like, no, that's a bad idea, or, oh, I don't like that, cut those people out of your life. Surround yourself with the best because you're the best. And in order to stay the best, you have to be around the people that are like-minded.
This is very true. Wise words, wise quote from the wonderful Nicole. Santa Barbara's own. Oh my goodness. Nicole, thank you so much for dropping some gems on us today and just putting some more good energy out into the universe as we need it. This is a crazy random time that we've never experienced before in life. And I think the more that we take time for ourselves and we take time to appreciate and be thankful and also just be mindful of ourselves and our own feelings, it will make a huge difference. It will definitely make a huge difference. So let everyone know, Nicole, what is the best way to get their candles, my darling?
Well, first of all, for all of your listeners and your viewers, we have a special code for them that I've never used before. And that is Ash said 15. So it's ASHSAID 15. And I'm actually going to email you the link so that you can link it with you. And if you want to check out our candles, it's www.thespagirllife.com.
Awesome. And also, are you guys on social media too?
We are on social media. We're on Instagram and Facebook at The Spa Girl Life, and also on Twitter at The Spa Girl Life 1.
Awesome. Nicole, thank you so much for joining us today. Much more
Ashley, thank you.
To you and your crew and everybody making the Spa Girl Life just so wonderful and spreading the word and spreading that good energy out there. Got to love it. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.